Alexandra with us today, and she's pretty much interested in our Forex copy and paste program. I want to say, she basically came from a foundational level when it deals with Forex. She actually took our training as well. She, put a lot of time and practice into the financial markets, and she became quite interesting into the copy and paste program that we have offering. So, Alexandra, welcome to the call. And firstly, I want to say congratulations again on completing the Forex training. I know it may seem difficult at some times, but the consistency and the practice, you always have to put that in. So you could go ahead and ask me any questions that you have concerning the copy and paste program.
Oh, so what I wanted to know is exactly like how much trading do you do for this entire like month? Is it like every day you do one, every week? Like how does it work exactly?
All right. So basically, what I have done lately, I have included the metal and the crypto as well into the forex trading ideas. So it's a lot of trades for the week. I recommend if you want to do the copy and paste service, you take one account for the forex trades only. The reason being that if you have too many trades on one account, it could lead into problems. It could be over trading. It might be having too many positions open on different pairs, so you don't want that to happen. So if you want, you could just do the forex pairs only. All right, for the week, I send a couple pairs good, but at the end of the day, you don't want to be over trading and having too many trades open, right? So the metal, however, that is gold, is something that is high, that is fast trading, I should say, because sometimes I might send a signal now, and the trade might play off instantly. So that's more like into the scalping side of things, as we discuss about the swing trades, the intraday, and the scalping. So you could just observe the goal, and the crypto trading deals with Bitcoin and Ethereum and all these things like that. So you could put that on a different account. I'm only doing that for a limited time only though,
Hmm.
including the metal and the crypto. So you could just look at it and see how it goes. I try to do the crypto on weekends because the crypto markets work 7 days a week, and I only deal with four pairs when it comes to the crypto trading. That's Bitcoin, Ethereum, ETH, and Zcash, right? Apart from that, the Forex operates Monday to Friday. So I try to send signals within that time period. Now, the Forex is really good and convenient because when I send a trade, sometimes it takes a little while. So it gives you the opportunity to enter the trade at a different timing. What you would have to pay attention to is the price, the entry. So I'm just gonna pull up one and show you an example of what I'm speaking about. All right, so let me just pull up. All right, so we're looking at NZD card. You know, as I'm showing you the 10-1 here, this is
Hmm.
relating to the currency strength meter. I spoke about the strategy using the base and quote.
Yeah.
So when I send a signal, I try to put that base and quota as well. This is for my records though, because I include that into the strategy when placing the trade ideas, right? So most of these pairs you would see like 10-1, 5-1. Well, you're gonna know what that means, right?
Yeah.
So we're going to NZD card, and for demonstration, I'm going to show you OctaFX on the web version. That is, just remember it would be the same thing with the HFM on the
Hmm.
MT4 in terms of the price for the entry. So let's look at the NZD card, and let me just pull up Trading View just to give you an example. All right, so NZD card. All right, so you can see my chart is currently here based on a next strategy that I use as well. All right. So you don't have to worry about all this thing. You just need to get a signal. I just showing you exactly what I do um when I try to put out the trading ideas to the copy and paste as well. So as you can see
Mm-hmm.
here, I'm using a popular tool, right? The short position tool. I call this trade um when I call this trade today, let me just see when I call this trade. Yeah, that will be today about 9:52 a.m. So this would be the price here. I'll tell you like when to sell or buy. The entry price would be next to it. So you know when you're looking at the pair, you look to see where the price is currently. All right, so I call this price at 81476. So if you look at it currently, you're gonna see the price at 81207. So it is in profits right now. So
Mm,
just
okay.
just to reinforce the base and quote what I taught you in the training, let's take a look at NZD card. In this case, the card supposed to be greater than the NZD, right? So look at it here. You know, a good example. So you would see the NZD higher here, which is the quote, and the base being low. So you see what's going on here. There's a confirmation. Just in case you had to do your own stuff now, you know, that's to reinforce what I
Yeah.
taught you in the training. So this here would be the signal, and always check your price. If the price is close to the entry, you could get into the trade. But currently, it's almost close to the take profit level. So I wouldn't really recommend someone to get in this trade right now. Not all the time it happens because I called this trade a couple hours ago. Sometimes I might go in the opposite side or it might, you know, stay close to the entry point. Now, if this trade was on the opposite side, close to the stop loss, it would have been a better entry because it would be less risk, more reward on the trade. You with me?
Yeah.
Right. So right now it's deep in profits. You just leave the trade, let it play off, right? You just watch and observe it. If you could catch it within the time that I call, or you could just view it and if you see it at the entry price, you can enter the trade. Right? You can enter the trade. So that is just an example to show you. You get an alert on the channel here that a new trading idea was sent. Enter the card. You're gonna sell it, and your lot size is going to be if you're doing $100, you could take a chance and do 0.02, you know, but you could stick with the 0.01 if you want to stick with that, right? You would
Yeah.
get your take profit. I think I showed you how to set the take profit, right?
Yeah.
And the
That was
stop
covered in
loss.
training.
Okay, good. And the rest of reward, well, you know, I try to work with 1 to 1, and this case is 53 by 53. If you traded at 0.01, your take profit level would have been around $5.30, around the $5 area entry profits, right? The stop loss, however, would be minus $5. Now, if you trade this at 0.02, your take profit would have been about $10 or a little more. And your stop loss would have been roughly about minus $10. And as you go higher into the lot size, you just increase it by 5. All right. That is providing that the stop loss is, you know, 53 pips and the target is 53 pips. So it's all about the simplicity. I just show you a little technical thing there, but you don't need to study that. All you have to be aware of is getting the alert on the channel, and you go to the pair on your phone, and you're gonna see where the price is, make sure it's close to the entry, and you're gonna set your take profit and set your stop loss. And it's pretty much that easy. And you're gonna hit sell and leave the trade. Now, when this, I will check it back probably later tonight and see if the take profit hit or where the trade is. And I will send an update on the channel where the trade is at if the take profit hits. So most of my ideas, I try to send a picture of the work that I did, a before pic. So people could have
Mhm.
a view of what I'm looking at if they want to take the trade. Now it's not mandatory that they take all the trades, right? If you take one or two trades from the channel and you get some good profits, you don't need to take the rest. You could say, well, all right, I think I'm good for the day or the week, you know? And this is something very important as well, because not because I stand in trades like 3 or 4 times a week, you have to take all. If you just take 2 or 3 and you're profitable, stop trading for the week. Because sometimes what has happened, the markets could take back your profits being earned in your account. You know, sometimes the third or fourth trade may not go in the favor and might go and hit the stop loss. All right. So just keep that in mind. It's a lot of
Mhm.
trades for the week. Yeah, that's what I could tell you. I try to work if given the chance with the US session, right? If not, it may be like in the Asian session into the night. If I wake up a little early in the morning, I might send something in the London session. So that is just something to be mindful of.
Mhm.
All right, so you get the alert in the channel and you just copy to your broker, execute the trade and leave it. You have any other question you want to ask?
Yeah, actually, you had mentioned something earlier when you were saying one account for Forex and one account for like metals and stuff. So is it like more than one account you'll have to be funding?
No, just one for now. And you'll just be taking the Forex trades only. Because I think you would be new to gold and you
Hmm.
also be new to crypto. Yeah, that's something totally different too as well. So let's stick with the Forex for now. I just decided to include all in one, just to give
Oh,
everybody
okay.
a little idea how it works. All right.
Yeah.
Stick with the Forex pairs and you'll be good to go.
All
Um,
right. So it's
in
not as
terms,
overwhelming.
yeah. Remember, you wanna keep it simple and stick with the plan, right? The trading plan and just take one one set of pairs from the Forex. As I told you, you don't have to take all for the week. You get some profits, you stop trading. The introduction price is 800 TT, and you
Mhm.
get access to well all the information on the channel. What you would need to have is your broker funded. I will assist you in that. I think HFM takes USDT, so we will make some arrangements to get a USDT. Roughly, you could start if you want. You could start with a 100 USDT. That is roughly about 800 and about $70 to cover the transaction fee.
Yeah. That was around the amount I was thinking anyway to start off with.
Yeah. To start with, if you could have started with a lower amount, that'd be better. But you wanna try and work with the $100. That'd be good to start off the live trading that is, right?
Oh yeah.
All right, so I think that should wrap it up with the copy and paste program. I don't think I have any more information to share on that. You know, it's just that practice the correct lot size on your account and try to get in at the entry or maybe close to the stop loss. So your risk would be less and your profits would be more.
Yeah. And that comes with practice.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so Alexander, a cool session we had here. Thanks for allowing me to do it with you, and we will definitely keep in touch. Have a great
Oh
day,
yeah,
right?
for sure. Thank you.
All
Yeah.
right,
Bye
bye.
bye.